improvised teen drama from the 90s, the 1890s. To get us started, we need 2 suggestions from you. First, what's a reason people might gather, like a funeral, a birthday, or...
Wedding. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, a fall kind of celebration. Thanksgiving. And what's an image from nature, like a waterfall, a bird, or...
A horse.
A horse. Thank you. I heard horse.
A forest.
A course?
Forest.
A forest.
Forest.
A horse.
I heard horse, but we're going to use forest. Forest. What was the other one?
Fall
celebration.
Yeah, Thanksgiving and forest. Last season on Chekhov High School.
Just let me run through the forest alone.
Alone? Never!
Oh, Katerina, I have nothing to be thankful for.
I know, Marina. I'm sorry, he's not coming back.
It's dead. It was my friend. Now it's dead.
Come back! I can't!
I must be stronger.
Your holiday plate washing is exquisite.
Don't you see, Sasha? He's coming back.
He is coming back. He's going to show up by December. They're all fairy tales. All of the men who will always come back.
He's different, Sasha. I can feel it as the leaves change, as they fall to the ground. The sound carries his name. He'll be on the train today.
Oh, the great Mikhail will be on the train. The war hero Mikhail. Some of us are still in Orsk, Katerina. Some of us are brave.
Yes, Sasha. You're brave for staying here, for taking care of the forest. But without soldiers, maybe there wouldn't even be a Russia anymore. Without Mikhail and his bravery, I can't.
Joseph,
Oh, Elena, I didn't see you there.
you're right in my father's estate. I thought you wouldn't come here anymore.
I have to protect you.
I don't need any man's help. I can take care of myself.
Elena, I'm not going to let what happened to Sven happen to you.
Don't mention that, Ellie. Please don't mention that.
Your father killed him for the festival. That turkey was my best friend.
You were my best friend until last fall.
I brought you something. An apple from our orchard.
The red one, my favorite.
It's out of season, so it might be a little mealy. But I thought of you.
I must rake the leaves. Please don't distract me anymore. Father will be so angry if I don't rake the leaves.
What's going on here?
Oh, Father!
Oh, the boy returns. Shoot, boy. Shoot.
Sergei Sergeyevich, it's so good to see you today.
Joseph Josephinovich, good to see you too. I suppose you will be at the Harvest of Good Tidings next Thursday?
I'll be there, but I'll be alone.
The countryside is so beautiful, Mikhail.
Marina, you're beautiful. And here we are, coming up to my old town of Orsk.
Oh. Will they accept me as your future wife?
A beautiful, talented nurse who saved my life? Of course they'll accept you. They've got no choice, because I chose you, and you chose me.
Oh, I did. I could not choose you. It's as though you've lived in my heart my whole life.
When that musket ball went through my chest and pierced my heart, I could feel the very muscles in my heart being torn apart. And yet I felt your hands healing me as if by magic. And when I opened my eyes and I saw you hovering above me like some angel, I knew you were the only one for me.
Oh, Mikhail, and your first words to me were, angel. You whispered it in my ear and sent shivers down my spine.
The angel of my heart.
I can't wait to meet everyone in your life.
Just in time for our fall festival.
Oh, we've arrived! We've arrived!
It's beautiful!
I love you.
I love you.
I'm going to paint your portrait, so don't move.
Oh, God!
Sasha, you look much better when you smile.
Smiling is for the Parisians. I prefer a grunty musk.
This is what all Moscow boys are like, grumpy.
Born in Moscow, raised in Orsk. I don't see why we need some sort of portrait to welcome everybody into town. We're on holiday break. There is no school. I feel like a prisoner in this schoolhouse.
Your eyes are so brown.
They were my mother's.
I miss my mama every day. She died of cholera 5 years ago. And sometimes I go to the river and I row my boat and I talk to her and I feel her in the leaves and the wind and I know she listens to me.
You two have much in common.
I have green eyes, though.
Green and brown are fine colors. Oh, but if I had the hazel eyes of Katerina, then I would really have eyes.
When people have things in common, you can't stop the energy between them, don't you think?
Oh, I so agree.
I'm not done with your portrait. But you may go, if you so please. If you don't enjoy my company, then that is fine.
No, you must paint him, Elena. There must be so much art here. Art is what makes Orsk matter.
What's gotten into you, Katerina? You're like a squealing pig about to burst.
Did not you hear? They have arrived.
They've arrived?
What? What do you mean they've arrived? 2 days early?
Their coach arrived. Hours ago, even. Are you not surprised when I say they, when you were only expecting one? Only expecting Mikhail? Not a they, but indeed a they is who came?
Perhaps he fell in love.
He may have written me. He wrote me in the past.
Why did you not say or have said if he wrote and had written you?
Sweet, wonderful Katerina, it was not mine to tell. Please forgive me.
How do you paint betrayal, Elena? What color do you use from your palette?
Blue.
Then get the blue paint ready.
You got to bring the wood inside, boy.
It's getting colder.
I need the wood out here for punching.
Your father and I are quite worried. You look and seem so different.
You haven't said anything about Sven since he died.
It was a bird.
That was very big.
He wasn't just a bird! He was my bird.
There, boy. Let us leave him.
Let's go make some tea.
Chamomile.
Tree.
I'd hear that thumping wood anywhere.
You son of a... This is the first good thing that's happened here in weeks.
I've had many good things and bad things happen to me, and now I am home. Home to see my brother.
Oh, Mikhail, you're in for a sight, because you're not just going to see your brother, you're going to see your brother get vengeance.
Well, you look different.
I am different. I am 16 years old, I'm a man.
And if you were as old as I was at 16, you would have been conscripted. So thank your blessing.
Wait, hold on. What did you just say? If I was as old as you were when you were... I am as old as you were when you were 16. I am
My
16.
point is, enjoy your youth while you're young, brother. Because I came back from war and wounds and heartbreak and love and the things that I have seen, brother.
Yes, you're 17 now. So much can happen in a year at war in Russia.
Do you know what it was like?
No.
Having musket balls whiz by your ear, the head next to you exploding, the man on the other side of you clutching at his chest, falling down, and a pool of blood spreading on the grass around him.
No, I've read Coriolanus, but I've never experienced that.
Well, be thankful if you never have to. And yet I have someone for you to meet.
Who do I have to meet, brother? It's not like you brought some woman here with you.
Hi.
And this is our special wood.
It smells beautiful, like juniper.
Yes. Marina, I must tell you, I can't help but love you.
Oh, Katerina, that means so much coming from you. Michaela said so many beautiful, wonderful things about you and Orsk, but especially about you.
No.
As his best friend.
Yes, we have been very good friends. And even after a few days here, I feel very close to you, in a way that a person can feel so close to those that matter most, to those that matter to them.
Katerina, that means so much. I came here very scared. I was
scared?
Terrified. I mean, I've seen war, but I have not faced new faces in so long. At least not ones that are upon my hospital bed. But most of those are unconscious.
Did you really read poetry to all of them as they lay in their comas?
I did.
Oh, beautiful.
I brought people back with the sonnets of Shakespeare, Rudyard Kipling.
Mikhail said he could hear the melodic tones of your voice as if from far away, and they brought him back to us. Which poem did you say to him? Say it to me.
There is a song written in your heart, a song for you, a true work of art, a song that sings in silence and screams, but only falls upon your ears alone. William Blake.
That would bring me back from far away.
Katerina, why are you crying?
Beauty always makes me cry.
I know how you feel. I spent the whole train ride here completely in tears. I had to keep hiding my handkerchief so that Mikhail didn't see.
What would happen if he saw?
I don't know. He's so strong. I don't want to show any weakness in front of him.
No, you must be weak with him. You must be everything you are. Don't get lost. A person can get lost in another person so deeply that no amount of poetry can bring them back. Don't let it happen to you, Marina.
Has that happened to you?
Maybe.
One, two, three. There it is. The door for the harvest of good tidings.
It feels heavier.
Feels
This
heavy.
time.
Every year.
I was going to say, every year it just gets heavier and heavier. I mean, it's so silly. It's just an awning made of wood, meant to bless the birds and the trees and the river of Orsk It's silly.
It's not silly. It's everything we stand for.
Oh, and what do we stand for, Joseph? Your younger brother has started to read Shakespeare. Do you know this?
That's news to me. Why don't you give us some?
Yeah, what fools this mortal be?
I'm not good at making words, you know that. There is one thing I learned from Shakespeare.
Huh. Pray tell.
He invented a word.
Shakespeare invented words?
Yes.
Well, neither one of us here speaks much English. Tell us what this English word is.
Alligator. And another one. Crocodile. Two similar creatures that are also completely different.
You're trying to say, as this whole town welcomes back a war hero, and the women are aflutter and the elders are passionate, that words are made up by the greatest writer that ever lived? Well, how come nobody talks about it? This would be huge news, Joseph.
Words have to be made at some point. It only makes sense. Do you think someone just said vodka one day? Vodka didn't just spontaneously exist and everyone knew what vodka was. It was created, it was made, and they named it.
What do you think? Come on, Mikhail. War soldier, brave man, world traveler. Can you just make up words? I wish I could. I would put the words, "I love you, Sasha," into Katerina's mouth. But it's not going to happen.
I can speak to Katerina for you. We grew up together. We knew each other since I was a little boy and she was a little girl. We are best of friends. And yet, you do not wish me to.
If you want to, great, but whatever.
Made up or not, sometimes you must be the alligator or the crocodile and show your strength and show your fierceness.
No, those are made up. Those are made up words.
Yes, but he is correct. It's a fierce creature. Two similar, equally fierce creatures.
I shall talk to Katerina.
If it comes up.
I know you said not to return.
Yes, and why don't you respect my wishes? I need to make this banner for the festival, and I don't want to talk to you.
It might be what you wish. It's not what you want.
What do you know about what I want? You don't listen to me. You don't care.
I care deeply. And let me paint with you.
There's extra brushes over there. I've only done the F and the A. The sign is in English for some reason.
This whole town of Orsk is crazy for Shakespeare.
Well, Shakespeare is great.
I agree.
He has so many strong women characters, like Rosalind. She's my favorite.
I've been a fan of Ophelia.
But she dies at the end.
That doesn't make you weak. Strong people die all the time.
I want my life to be a Shakespeare comedy I want everyone to get married at the end and be happy, even if my mom can't be there.
Your mom loved you.
I know that, but she won't be there anymore. You'll be there?
Yes. I have to tell you something. I've been punching for a reason. I'm going to get my revenge on your father at the Fall Festival.
What? This is not...
I want you to know it has nothing to do with you!
This is not Hamlet. This is not some Shakespeare play or some Chekhov play or whoever. This is our life in Orsk, and we will have peace and we will be thankful. And if you have anger issues, go punch a tree. I am finishing up my banner, and you will not mess up this festival because it will make me happy.
Sasha! How long have you been there?
I walked in a circle in the art room for 30 minutes, distraught, upset. By the time you came in, I hid behind a chair. I was betwixt a feeling and a fear.
Isn't fear a feeling?
One wouldn't know.
What does one know?
My mother's voice, when she talked about the Volga forest, was soft and kind.
Yes, Sasha, you've told me.
I make no apologies. But I have wanted that ever since she drowned in the river. Is it so bad? Is it so deplorable to marry a 16-year-old man who takes care of a forest?
No. No, for some people, it would be very honorable if they loved that young man.
You say young with some sort of weight to it.
You don't feel young.
I feel tired of being called young. I feel tired of seeing the beauty of somebody who gives it away to the wind, to a man of 7 and 10.
if you do not give it. Maybe it is to the wind. Maybe is what life is for. To feel a love never returned and to freely give it more.
Well, then I love you.
No.
I love you.
You do not.
I give it to the wind.
You can't.
I give it to the forest.
Well, give it to the forest and the wind, but don't send your wind towards my ears.
The wind goes, not where I say
Sasha,
it
you
goes.
do not love me. If you think you love me, you dishonor love. You don't love me, you're just stuck here with me.
There's lots of ropes to tie.
Yes, work. Tie the ropes. There's honor in that.
Is there?
And the leaves change colors here in Orsk.
Oh. In Moscow, it's not so much like this. It's all concrete there. This is beautiful.
Sometimes when I'm lonely and I feel unshaken, I come here, and in this shaky boat I find stability.
Oh.
You see that?
Yes?
That's the cherry orchard.
Oh.
And that's the old church.
There's so much here to explore. I bet you never get bored.
I do dream of going to Paris one day. I'm a painter.
Oh.
I'm an artist, but my father, he's not doing well, and with the medical expenses, I must stay here. But I can paint here, and sometimes I paint people or trees.
Elena, I don't think it's fair for you to put your life on hold, even for such virtuous endeavors. Paris is waiting for you.
I'm scared. This is all I know. The people, the trees,
Yes?
the festivals, it's all I know, and somewhere else, and
Are you not a woman who just said that they find peace in a shaky boat? Let Paris be your shaky boat. You find truth in paradoxes. Chase the thing that fears you. That might be the thing that brings you peace.
there's a boy.
Oh.
I know he doesn't look at me the way he looks at her. He looks at her like a statue in a museum, but me, I am...
You are Venus. You are too a statue in a museum.
But I am not the statue. I would stand up when we're in a boat, but I am not what he wants. He wants hazel, not green.
Look at your reflection in this slightly wavy water. Look at how beautiful you are, staring back at yourself. If that boy does not love this woman, I think you should find a man.
I guess I can try.
Sasha spoke to me, Katerina.
Mikhail, you found me here.
We haven't spoken since I've gotten back. I figured you were avoiding me for some reason.
Is that not Elena and Marina out in the water?
Well, Elena and her rowboat. Well, I'm glad you are also welcoming to Marina. I'm glad you are so welcoming to Marina.
She's so beautiful, kind.
She is.
Yes.
I never would have dreamt that a conscript from Orsk would be engaged to a beauty, an educated beauty, an intelligent, educated beauty from Moscow.
Oh, I would. I always knew you had a great fate, Mikhail. Even when we were only 5, and we sat here with our feet in the water, remember? You did not take off both of your shoes that day, and you dropped one to the bottom. You remember?
And you dived in, and with your grace and your athleticism brought back up, as if a Venus emerging from the water. Not with the shell, but with my boot.
Full of mud. Full to the top.
And yet, like I was Cinderella, you stuffed the boot back on my foot, mud and all.
For me, it will always be an honor to serve you.
I have to admit, I've been gone a year and a half. I just didn't expect for you to change so much.
How have I changed?
Well, perhaps the war changed me, or the war changed Orsk.
Oh, no, nothing has changed in Orsk.
I was expecting the little girl, but I don't see a little girl in front of me anymore.
I suppose the next time you return, I'll be very old, and you'll have children, and I'll be washing plates.
You need to stop. You need to stop thinking of the. Oh, my boots.
Oh!
What are you doing?
Thank you, Elena.
Sasha, come back!
Stop chasing me through the forest.
She's just a girl!
She's just a girl. She is the girl. She is the girl.
There's more to life than just love and romance. Sometimes there are other cities in the world besides Orsk.
Oh.
Maybe we can, or you can go to one day.
Maybe I can go to one day. Oh. And I guess I'll be your husband. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Forrest? On the eve of this festival?
What? Why are you like this? What? Don't. I can't talk. This is not good. I don't like it when I can't talk because it means I have feelings and I don't like having feelings.
So you yell at me, I yell at you.
No!
Shush! Calm down! Oh. It's time to go to the festival. What the hell are you doing? Well. Sergei Sergeyevich.
I knew you'd walk this path, boy. All the townspeople are talking your gab, and your gab is fighting words.
It's one word. To your face. Pow!
I got this ruble in Kiev. You can fight me while you walk through that wooden monstrosity they call an awning. But your fight is not with an old man who has a gorgeous estate.
You think I want to harm you because of your estate? You?
Because of the bird?
It was my only friend.
Oh.
I had everything but that bird. My brother left for war.
Oh,
and that bird was there for me.
You hear that? Entrance to the festival? Oh, a little boy who has no strength.
Stop laughing at me!
Friends.
Stop laughing at me!
My father's been injured and you're a nurse, so you can help him.
I am sorry. I am leaving town. My train leaves in 15 minutes.
No, you're the only one who can help, Marina.
We're a small town. There's no doctor or nurses.
Fine.
What? What? Your face.
It's fine.
What happened?
Look, this is a bit of an emergency.
Marina, what is on your mind? You look so melancholy.
I witnessed something that let me know that I should not be here.
Katerina, do you know about this?
No.
No?
No. I don't know that. Of course you should be here. And Sergei Sergeyevich needs you.
He was punched in the face!
Many people have survived from more than that.
But he is a very old man.
You punched me in my heart, Katerina. I love Mikhail, but that look on his face, with you coming out of the river like a shining mermaid, your hair glistening, your blue eyes just brilliant in the sun, I don't want you. He looked at you like he was truly awake for the first time. I thought he gave me that look when I healed him, but he didn't. You awoke him.
No, Marina,
not me.
You don't understand. Mikhail needs you. There's nothing for him here in Orsk. Nothing. You must bring him with you to have a life.
Katerina, kindred spirit. I have loved you like a sister over these past few days, but because of that, I can tell you, I'm not for him. He has you in Orsk. Yes, I will tend to this old man, your father.
Yes, he is 41.
Most people in Orsk only live to 45.
I was going to say 41 is quite old.
Yes. Let's go quickly.
All right.
To be safe.
The only place I can be safe now. They're all after me.
What have you done? What have you done, brother?
What you should have done.
The most richest, most powerful man, and you punch him in the face.
The most richest. Who doesn't speak Russian now?
You can't stay in town, brother. You have to go.
I know. You know you never said goodbye.
If I said goodbye to you, then I'd never leave.
I'm talking about Sven. You don't have to say anything to me. I understand who you are. But that bird loved you. And I tried my damnedest to get him to love me the same way.
Are we talking about the bird, or are you talking about your love for me? I do love you, brother. I just didn't want to say goodbye because I might never come back. And when that bullet went through my heart, I knew I wasn't. And yet here I am.
It seems like you don't know a lot.
Do any of us know anything? But what I do know is Sergei Sergeyevich will never forgive you.
Oh. Hello.
Hi. I'll keep running through the forest. I don't have money for a ticket, so...
Here are some rules. Get on a train and go.
Then I'll go back where I came from.
I was hoping to find you to give you this letter.
A letter?
Yes, it's to say goodbye.
Who was leaving?
You.
So, Marina and I are to leave together.
Of course. You are to marry each other. And live a beautiful life in Moscow. Have children. Remember romantically the forest you played in as a child.
The forest I played in with you.
Yes.
Is that how it's to be then?
Yes. Why do you pretend to be sad about this, Mikhail? I have always been here. You only gave me that look as I was slipping away from you. Marina's wrong. It's not a look of love, Mikhail. It's a look of closure. The look you give the tree leaves before they fall onto the ground and crinkle underneath your shoe.
Oh, you compare yourself to a tree.
Of course I am a tree. That's why I belong in Orsk. The forests that always change and never change. That's who I am. But Mikhail, don't be sad for me. I will live forever on that one look. You cannot. You have a whole life. You're smart, you're strong.
We were saplings together. But if my roots are to be planted in Moscow, this is Russia after all.
Yes.
Do we always get what we want?
No, we must want what we get. Read my letter. There's more poetry inside.
It was a great festival.
I liked my sign. I worked hard on it. Sasha,
It was in English. I loved it.
I want to apologize for yelling at you. Sometimes I'm learning how to deal with my feelings since I am only 16 years old. And you said the word husband, and I had feelings.
When I pulled you close, I felt like a husband. Is that strange? to say in a schoolhouse where signs are made and lessons are learned?
No. That makes me very happy.
The lake is still.
It's always still after midnight. Oh, and it's almost a full moon. My mom said, when it's a full moon, good things happen.
My mother said, stay away from the water, but keep your eyes to the sky.
12 hours to Moscow.
12 hours to Moscow. 12 hours to Moscow. 12 hours.
Is this seat behind you taken?
Joseph.
Yes.
We're here again tomorrow night, and thank you guys so much. Thanks to Devin and everyone for coming to see the show. Anything else we need to do right now?
Make donations to the theater. They're tax deductible.